Guys, welcome again to the Word of Life. Today we are going to finalize the topic cleavage. Okay, like we said, cleavage is actually the splitting of cells to form multicellular cells without growth. Without growth means that the cell will not increase either in size or density. The only thing there is that the cells will increase in the number of cells. And we also discussed that as the cells is dividing, it is actually moving towards the uterus because fertilization is done at the fallopian tube. And also, when the cleavage reaches the uterus, it will now the baby will now form a blastocyst or morula and implant itself at the endometrium. And after it implants itself at the endometrium, organogenesis occurs. So at the organogenesis, the um, baby will start forming the vital organs that are necessary for human development, majorly the brain, the spinal cord, and some of the vital organs in the body, like the livers and kidneys. Okay, so there are also some other factors that can lead to the phenotype of the individuals, more especially the division of the cells, because some cells divide late and some cells divide even very late. For instance, if a cell divide a little late, it will now affect the individual. And in that, I told us that we are going to talk about the different kinds of twins that are there. Number one is that we are having identical twins and the fraternal twins, which are the known twins everybody knows. So the identical twins are actually formed from one egg. When a particular egg is fertilized and at the division, the egg starts to exit separately. So we call it identical twins, and those twins share the same genetic makeup or the same genome because of it is from one cell, from one egg, and also from one sperm cell. While fraternal twins is actually when the egg is released from different ovary and it is actually fertilized by different sperm cells. So those sperm might be different cells, sex, and also the individuals might actually look differently because they share different genetic makeup or different genome, and also their phenotype or abilities are different. But in identical twins, even their IQ are almost the same. The only thing that are actually different in identical twins is actually the fingerprint and also the iris code. Okay, so when we are also talking about this cleavage and also this cell division, it also affects the kinds of twins produced by these cells in the identical twins. For instance, in identical twins, we have the homopaternal superfecundation twins. We also have the polar twins and also we have the conjoint twins. These are actually one of the major twins that are formed through this division of cells. So let us pick the one after the other. Now, and also we have polar twins. So in homopaternal superfecundation twins is actually a fraternal twin, but the only thing there is that the eggs are released at different time. For instance, the woman ovulates in the morning, and also she had its mate and got fertilized, and later maybe towards the evening or tomorrow she released another egg, and luckily maybe she had its mate again and it got fertilized. So we call it homopaternal superfecundation. And maybe if she try having two partners, we call it heteropaternal superfecundation, a situation whereby twins are actually born from different paternal parents, but their mother is the same. Okay, and if maybe because we I told us that cleavage is divided into two. We have the meroblastic cleavage and also we have the holoblastic cleavage. And there was actually a situation whereby the cleavage now in mammals, because we said that mammals is bit meroblastic cleavage. Okay, so because of the yolk is smaller, but there is a situation where the egg will not divide fully into two equal parts. When it is divided, it will now divide them partially like the myeloblastic cleavage instead of the holoblastic cleavage it is. So at a point, the egg will now divide like 60-40%. Okay, so almost more than half is divided and the other one is left. But as the division, the yolk actually entered into the smaller one. The smaller one has the ability to develop into a new individual. That is the reason why in some twins we are having today, as they are growing or as they are born, the other one is gigantic and the other one tries to appear smaller. The other one is tall, huge, muscular, and the other one is actually like on the growth or didn't actually grow well. You will be saying, why is this one like an elder, why this one is smaller? So this is actually the reason for this kind of twin. Okay, so we also have the mirror twin. So the mirror twin appear in a situation whereby the cleavage starts at the 4 days division. So at the 4 days division, it will now cause the individual, if it results to identical twin, we call it mirror twin, whereby the other one we have is right-handed and the other one is left-handed. So they are actually identical twin, but you will also note them when they are eating. You will now see the other one eating with the right hand and the other one eating with the left. And the other one, if they are playing football, the other one can use the right leg perfectly, the other one can use the left leg perfectly. So we call them mirror twin. And now the identical twin, the conjoined twin. The conjoined twin happen when the cleavage starts very late at 12 days. So at it started the 12 days, the division and also the organogenesis is not actually perfectly divided. So at a point, the twin did not separate perfectly. So as it didn't separate perfectly, it will now make the individual involved to have body stiffness or body conjoined. Okay, so they cannot actually separate from the other because of what? At the cleavage division, cleavage started very late. Okay, so the next time we are going to meet, we are going to talk about um, reproduction in plants. Okay, so do follow me if you're not actually following me before, and also share it with your friends as well who will be interested to learn, and drop your comments so that I can be able to improve videos that are going to suit you. Okay, see you in the comment section, and also happy Easter.